Good morning, peeps. This is your boy Brian B. Just want to give you a quick little tutorial on what I'm about to do. I have a supplement here called Purple Sea Moss. It's from the Jamaican seacoast, and it comes in this package, just dried, sun-dried, and then packaged. And I bought it from a provider on Instagram. So after this, if you want more information on it, just hit me up and I'll get you that information. But basically, it's a supplement that's high in nutrients, has a lot of nutrients that we don't normally get in our diet, high protein levels, high antioxidants, and is great for anti-inflammatory properties to help reduce inflammation. And to help that, I'm not going to eat any pork, and I won't be eating any beef. Just basically eat chicken and turkey and seafood. So I'm just going to show you what I have here. So basically, you buy some water. You can get these for like $1 at Big Lots. So you just get like maybe 2 of these, but you're going to need one to hydrate it, and you're going to need another one to rinse it and prepare in the blender. So 2 of those, and your Jamaican sea moss, of course. It doesn't take a lot of this. I've had this since last year. I started it back in 2018, and this is the same pack, and this is a half-pound pack. And I think it was like 50 bucks. I want to say 50. But like I said, it lasts for quite a long time. So you take your sea moss and you break it up and put it in the bowl here. And once you put it in the bowl, you pour the water over it. Make sure it's like natural spring water. Don't use tap. And once you pour the water in, you allow it to hydrate. And it's going to hydrate the sea moss. It takes about 24 hours. So I usually let it sit for 24 hours. I just put it in 10 minutes ago, so it's going to swell, and it'll probably require more water as the day goes. But you just kind of keep a watch over it. Don't cover it. Don't put a lid on it, because it has live cultures inside, and those cultures will not get the oxygen they need, and they will die, and it will reek of a terrible smell. So do not cover it. So once you do that for 24 hours, you let it hydrate. Then you take a colander and you drain it off, get all the sand and particles of seashells out of it, because it is from the seacoast of Jamaica. Get all of that out. And once that's out, you'll take it and put it in a blender, and you'll use your spring water, and you'll boil it first. Before we go to the blender, you'll boil it, bring the water to a light boil, and just kind of steep it for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and maybe 5 minutes, and then switch it off, and then let it steep as you would tea. And once it's steeped and boiled, you'll pour some of the water and the sea moss into the blender, and you'll blend it, and it becomes a fine liquid. It'll turn kind of like a brownish green color. And after that, you will pour it into a container of your choice. I have a glass jar here that I bought from Dollar Tree, nothing fancy. And this is what we'll store it in. And once you prepare it, you'll pour it in here as a liquid, and it'll cool to a gel. So once it cools, it'll turn into a gel, and you'll be able to scoop it out, and you can use it to put in your smoothies. Usually I do fruit smoothies with this. I'll put cocoa powder, cinnamon, and a little, what's that stuff called? Not allspice, not nutmeg, ginger. I put ginger in, and a few other little things that I feel like will benefit my body. I think I put in almonds or either walnuts to give me a little more substance to kind of hold me, because I usually use the smoothies as a meal replacement. And once I do that, I blend it all together. And it's actually tasty. Like, it doesn't taste bad at all, especially if you use fruit like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever you want to use. So I will keep you posted. I did this last year, back in 2018, and I lost a lot of weight. and I felt good. I didn't have the inflammation. You know, sometimes in the mornings, your hands, well, I don't know if you all have that, but I experienced swelling in my fingers. And then I noticed, like, when I take my rings off, because I wear 2 rings, sometimes my fingers are tight. When I was taking that, didn't have any of those problems. Rings will slip right off. I had no inflammation in my feet because, you know, I do have some bad feet and rolling ankles, which causes a little inflammation sometimes. But overall, I felt great. So I'm trying to get back to that place. And being that I'm doing this, I will not be eating pork and I will not be eating beef. I'm just going to stick to strictly chicken, turkey, and fish. So I'll keep you posted and let you know how it goes. If you have some questions or concerns, hit me up. Peace.